So ever since Hypixel Skyblock released in 2018, as I'm sure you all know, there's been updates and updates and updates. Some of these updates were great and have done nothing but help the game, made the game more interesting, playable and kept players enticed. Other updates, not so good. Today we're going to be taking a look at both the best and the worst updates that Hypixel Skyblock have ever released. It'll be interesting to see how we've got to where we are today. Anyway, let's get into it. But before we do, if you do go on to enjoy the video and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Every subscriber helps and I would really appreciate it. Also, you should leave a like on the video, it lets me know that you actually enjoy the videos and it also boosts the video in the algorithm. Finally, my Discord server is the top link in the description, there's really no reason not to join. Anyway, let's get into the video, I hope you all do enjoy. So first of all, I'm going to be going over what I would personally say is probably the best update in the game. You got to hear me out. All the secrets are held through this portal in front of us. I personally think the best update is the Catacombs update, the update that introduced dungeons to the game. 7th of August 2020, what a fateful day. Although when the initial update actually dropped, this update wasn't really like it is today. The initial update only released a few flaws, and then came more flaws, and eventually Master Mode. Now the reason I say I think this is the best update is not just because of dungeons in general. I do quite enjoy dungeons, but it's everything else that he's brought to the game. A lot of items that you can think of in the game, such as Wither Armor, Necron Blades, any sort of dungeon sort of armor, it wouldn't really be made possible without dungeons. Not only that, dungeons remains to be really popular even to this day, even though it's been, well, almost 2 years since it actually came out. It really does keep a lot of the player base entertained. And to be honest, for a lot of players, it just gives purpose to the game. Other updates that have been and gone are just not as popular as this one. And to be fair, I can completely see why. I am sorry to interrupt, but at the moment we're actually trying to beat the population of San Marino in subscribers, okay? Coincidentally, San Marino's population is around about the same as YouTube rank. Now the goal is to actually beat them in subscribers, and if we do, we're actually gonna go to San Marino for a video, and we can actually claim that we have more subscribers than the population, okay? That would be pretty mad. I will always believe that this is gonna happen. YouTube rank is my one goal, and then onwards. So if you could subscribe, I would be really appreciative. Let's get us to San Marino. Anyway, back to the video. So what I would probably classify as the worst update is Stranded. You've got to hear me out because I personally think it's quite a good idea. But let me just ask a simple question. Do you really know anyone that still plays Stranded? Because there's very few people that really do play it. Now, Stranded released in January this year, okay? It was, what is it, the 18th of January. So it's what, like, as I record this video, about 5 months ago. Maths. Yikes. When you compare that to Dungeons, which was released, like, what, 2 years ago, and you compare how many people still play Dungeons compared to how many people play Stranded, you know, there's a massive difference. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a big difference, of course, because Iron Man is an update, or is basically a feature that can be used on pretty much any profile except Stranded, whereas Stranded is a completely different concept, and to be honest, may even attract a different player. I like that there's variation in the game, but at the same time, the update's flopped, I'm not gonna lie. I personally have never even attempted a Stranded profile. I know a lot of people that have played it, started series on it, and they don't really do them anymore. For instance, we take a look at Thirtyvirus, okay? He started a series, and don't get me wrong, okay? I can imagine it probably got fairly repetitive being stuck on an island. This was the last episode that he uploaded, and it was in April, let's see. Yeah, 6th of April, so it looks like he's probably abandoned the series, and to be fair, I don't blame him at all. Now, obviously when it first released, it sort of created a little bit of attention, but it's died off. I guess Hypixel Skyblock players like this guy here and this guy here, and this guy here as well, they're probably just not too interested in more of like an original Skyblock experience, hence why they're playing Hypixel Skyblock. I've got to say, in my opinion, I think it's a shame because there's a lot of very, very unique concepts in Stranded. Not only that, there's a lot of items that aren't in regular Hypixel Skyblock, but unfortunately, it just didn't really go to plan. Don't get me wrong, there's obviously still going to be people that play Stranded, and there's probably going to be a few people that just play Stranded and think it's the best game mode. And to them, you know, fair enough. Like I don't personally think it's a bad game mode. I just don't think it's really been that well received. I mean, initially it was, but it is died off. Anyway, this is going to be just about the end of the video. I'm sure some of you probably have different opinions to me, so please do let me know in the comments. I always do enjoy reading the comments. I really do. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.